Hi artists, Miss Olson here. Now we're on to Printmaking Level B. So I'm going to tilt you down and show you what to do. Okay, here we are. I believe you can see that well. So Printmaking Level B says I can carve a foam stamp, color it with markers, print it on another paper with all details showing. Okay, so let's tilt you and see what we can do with that. We've got our Explore sheet. Miss Olson's got my pencil. I'm writing my name. As always, I think I'm getting better writing upside down. What do you think? This is printmaking. It's the green center. So I put PR for printmaking and level B. Step 1, we know what to do. We're going to play and explore. Now you're going to get yourself a small foam sheet of foam. It's very small, but it's just for playing and exploring today. You're also going to need a pen. Now the pen is to carve into your foam. So let's give that a go. I'm going to press hard enough to indent my foam. I want to be able to feel it. I'm not worried about if I can see that ink. I want to be able to know that if I close my eyes, I can feel that indent. It's a carving, right? So I'm going to press hard to carve in my stamp. And I'm going to do it a couple more times. I want to create a design. You can design anything you want. I'm going to add lots of different types of lines. Remember, I'm pressing hard enough so that I can feel it, right? Lots of types of lines. You want to try your best to get some good lines in there. Now, I don't want to leave any white areas like up in here. I want to add some details so I can stipple that area by pressing little dots into it if I want. The idea is to use your whole surface area to cover it. Oh, there's a spot right there. I could add one, right? Maybe right there. Can you feel that? Yeah, that feels really good. Okay, once you've got this all filled, go ahead and put your pen away. You might have a cap to put on tight. Next, we're going to use markers. We want to fill in our area with color. Now, the indent part stays clear, stays without color. So I'm going to go right over the top of that. I don't want to press color into those areas. I want it to just get some color. I'm using the edge of my marker. Cap goes on the back, Miss Olson. I can go right over top, filling in all the area with color. I don't want to leave any white, right? Let's see. Yellows and blues. Miss Olson should have planned this a little better for colors, but that's okay. I'll make do. Here's some red. Right over the top. Look what happens. Do you see that white? I have to hold the edges. I want to go right to the edge with color, but I don't want to wipe it off with my fingers. So I'm going to try to hold the edge right over top. I can overlap my colors. That looks kind of nice. I like that. Right over top. Notice how there's a little bit of white inside where the indent is. That's what we're looking for. That's a good thing, right? So I'm going to go right over top. I'm filling the whole thing with color marker. Now, the trick with this is to get right to the edge. All right, everything is colored with marker. My caps are on tight. Now, how do I get this stamp onto here? I have to wet it. There are a couple ways. First, I have a paper towel that I like to just get damp. So I'll go to the sink. Maybe I'll squeeze it out over the sink so no water drips, but it's damp. And I can just press it onto my paper. Get that nice and wet. You're going to see your paper might do something like that. That's okay. Once I get that ready, I'm going to flip this over on top, press it down. Ooh, you might even see some color start to squeeze out. I'm rubbing it down on the surface. 3, 2, 1, lift. Wow, right? Isn't that awesome? And look at all my color's gone. My marker transferred onto the paper. I made a print. All right, so you can wipe that off if you'd like, because we're going to do that a few more times. We're going to try it at least 1, 2, 3 more times using different color in different places. What if I use blue up here? I'm going to do this again, right over top. I'm going to allow you to work at your pace with your different experiments. I want you to try using more water or less water, right? So let's see if I have too much water. Squeeze some out there like a puddle. Oh, Miss Olson made too much water there. What happens when I use too much water? Ugh, too much water. That one came out pretty well. I wanted to experiment 4 different ways to see how you can use the right amount of water for your print. Once I have played and explored with the amount of water, step 2 we know is to make a mini piece of art. At that point, you can get a little bit larger piece of foam, make a really nice design, and try two of the same prints. See if you can get some nice prints, and then put a star next to the one that you liked the best. Okay, and with that, we're really getting into printmaking. That was level B. Happy art making. Bye.